Hey, what's going
Hey.
on? Sunday fun day.
Well, other than stabbing my leg with an X-Acto, it's been a pretty good day.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
You ever had that happen?
No, not.
Your time's coming.
Oh, hey. All right, so welcome everybody. We got Kenneth, we got Max Mods, we got Dom. Yeah, we got D. We got Todd. Wait, what?
Todd said he'll be here in a few minutes.
If I end up hacking up a lung, it's because I'm still getting over bronchitis. I am much better though.
I remember my bout with bronchitis in December.
Man, it just hangs on, don't it?
It does. That's leftover from it.
Yeah, right? Uh-oh, Dom. I need to hide this from the missus now. Freddie on the screen, childhood trauma. Oh.
She'll be okay.
Gilly. Hope work is
Why is
going
Gilly
for you.
staring at us?
Word.
I mean, he swears twice in the same sentence.
Right?
Yeah, work and gents.
Work and gents. I'm gentleman.
You are?
I'm gentleman, and I'm a man, so I'm a gentleman. See?
I see.
All right, so what I'm working on are my 3D prints today. Colossus will do a final sanding with any luck, and then I'll get him in the spray booth. Freddie is not glued, so I will be working on him after Colossus and fitting the pats a little bit better, seeing if there's any seam issues. I don't think there's going to be any except for around the neck area. So we'll see. And then, of course, I have the option of whether or not I'm going to glue his hat on or keep it as a separate piece. Because if I kept it as a separate piece, man, I'd hate to, like, lose it. Well, you didn't have to. You didn't have to. I got a big enough head as it is, man. So anyways, 3D prints, they're not like durable. You know what I mean? They can't take a beating for the most part. So anyways, I'll be working on that. And then of course the dude you can't see, because he is like heavy and big, is Sauron. I'm still working on mega seam issues with this dude, and fitting his cape, which is being a bear. So I'm going to save this guy for last if I get around to him. So that's why he's kind of like peeking off in the distance there. So that's what I'm working on today. And Buck, what are you working on? What's tickling your pickle today?
Right now, I'm working on the 18th century longboat from what is it? Model Expo.
Thanks, Gil.
I put this away for about 10 months because the planks up here just were atrocious. But I came back to it. Started, I knew the bottom was going to be a little bit harder. Did a lot of learning on this thing, and the planking is actually looking pretty good. Got to sand the bottom. When I broke out the centerpieces, because this is not plank on frame, it's plank on it's not plank on bulkhead, it's plank on frame. When I broke out the centerpieces, I ended up breaking off the tops of a few of the ribs. So I got to fix those before I build completely from scratch the top rail. Thanks, Gilly. Appreciate it. And the tram dial will probably pop in for a few minutes because I did the weathering on it yesterday, and so it's ready to actually start getting pieces of the dial attached to the base.
Nice. Hey, do me a favor. Big yourself again. There was a question. Okay, you and Dom were talking earlier about this particular boat, and he had mentioned something about some type of way of planking, right? Can you point out, because yeah.
So what I didn't do up here, up on the top here, because this is the first boat I've ever done, the hull that I've ever done like this, is I didn't shape the planks. And so if you look at the video on it, it's really, really rough here. What I did here was I actually started shaping the planks, learning from my mistakes, because these upper planks here, the upper 5, are what stopped me from working on this. Actually, yeah, the upper 5. I stopped working on this for 10 months because I was disappointed. But it's actually coming out really well. I mean, I'm thinking not too bad for the first time I ever planked a curved hull like this.
No, I think it came out really good.
I've done a flat bottom boat. I've got a river boat that the hull on it was easy because you're curved in the front. Bottom? It's flat on the sides.
Yeah, it's a flat bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And literally this was practice. This here is practice before I do the planking on the bottom of the Black Pearl, which is why the Black Pearl has been stalled just as long as this has.
All right.
And somebody popped in.
Dun, ta-da!
That looks like a Titanic.
Welcome to the stream, Todd. What are you working on?
Now that all the Titanic parts are painted, I can actually put it together. I do have one more thing to paint if I can find it.
4-foot plank on frame. Nice job on the planking, Buck. That was from D. He's making the hood, and it's 4 feet. Holy bucket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the thing, is that when you're working on wooden ships like this, planking is the key. And I'll be honest, Eric, after working on this and seeing your Halcon, I'm bidding on several of the Chinese plank on bulkhead boats that are on eBay.
Oh, that Halcon was a dream. I had a blast building that.
Yeah, but I heard rumors that you took a pair of needle nose and broke the wood instead of soaked it and bent it.
Yeah, I didn't soak it and bend it because my life doesn't dictate that type of wait time. So Mac, my brother, he was doing the same one at the same time. He had said that, oh, you take some pliers and you just kind of like, you bend it gently and it kind of breaks the fibers a little bit and you can actually shape it. And boy, I tell you, that worked like a charm.
What's funny is I left one of the planks in the water overnight, forgot that I had put it in there. And so when I went to looked at it the next morning, I'm like, oh, I need to put this on. So when I went to put it on, it was funny because it was, well, here, let me take Todd off of Big for a second. Actually, I'll Big me.
Gilly said it's Mr. Hand Model Todd.
It was a plank like this, very thin, very narrow. And when I took it out of the water, it still retained its shape. But oh my God, I could have made a pretzel out of it and it wouldn't have broke.
Wow. I don't know. I might try that next time on the Pearl, but I don't know.
Well, you should, Eric, because it's very surprising. These planks, I put them in water for, I was thinking they have to soak in the water and get soaked up and, to get waterlogged and everything. Literally, I put them in the water for about 3 minutes and they're ready to bend. Now, if it was thicker planks, it would be different, but these are just really thin. These are like 1 millimeter thick. So, Todd, still painting on the engine?
I just have a couple little tiny pieces to add some gold to, and then I can start this pack.
Very cool.
They're
I gotta get a set of those tweezers, Todd.
extremely tiny parts that I'm painting. So,
Wow.
Oh wow.
hey, it's the details that make the model, man.
So, you know, I feel kind of out of, you know, the oddball here because one, my bench is destroyed right now. And I'm the only one with only one camera going.
Yeah. Look at that.
What's wrong with me?
What's the matter with you, man? What is the matter with you? Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed their weekend so far.
Absolutely. And tomorrow's a holiday.
It is?
Yes.
Yes.
It's President's Day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I don't get that off. They stole it from us.
Is it because you work from home, though?
No, they stole it from us to give us Juneteenth.
Yay. Oh, sorry.
I've heard of that. What is it exactly? What the hell is Juneteenth?
All-inclusive day, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Wow. Huh.
Nobody look right now. There. There. Now I'm special like you guys.
Oh, see? Yeah, but you don't have a border, a fancy border like Todd and I do. So nice try. You get B for effort.
Just can't win, Buck.
No, not with me.
Oh, you guys actually have a color frame around it.
It's going to spend half the stream now just trying to find a frame.
Done. That quick.
Yeah, it's okay. It's only got two sides, though.
So? I see Todd's has only 3, but, you know, his
I got 4.
Yeah.
We get one more. We get one more person in here with just one side. We got a small straight going. See, Todd can be a hand model so smooth. Gilly, what is your obsession with Todd's hands? Is that something we need to know about?
No, don't ask.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll
What's wrong with my hands?
Put some glitter on them nails, Todd. Gilly, my goodness.
What are you talking about? They're dirty and full of paint from yesterday.
He wants you to put glitter on them.
Glitter.
I know. Is there some type of Gilly fantasy, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, Eric, and it's your fault. My wee man keeps asking me how to play God of War. Well, you could tell JJ, I believe his name is. You can tell JJ that I will be doing God of War at some point on the new channel. So it'll. I don't want to bombard the new channel with stuff just to add stuff. I want it to be fluid, organic, I guess. The words that Todd has told me numerous times, because I get way far ahead of myself trying to grow HTM when it should just back off and let it grow itself. So, but I will be doing it.
In the beginning, you need to have a lot of content.
No, he doesn't. He just needs one short.
Oh, geez, yeah. That's over 800 views, and I made it yesterday. And it was all about, it was 15 seconds of me showing the tip of my soldering iron, how I sanded it down. That was it.
I know. It's amazing. 800 views, 8 subscribers. What the hell?
They each viewed it 100 times. I love it. Oh, look, Todd. Gilly's. Oh, he's got all sorts of loving for you.
Is Steve gonna join us, or is no?
Okay, gents, later back to work. Okay, there, Gil.
Did you even put the link, the join link in Discord?
He
I
did.
Hey, Steve. How are you and Katrina doing? What channel? Oh, yeah, I suppose. What channel? Oh, can I post it in here? If I post a link, Todd, in from the StreamYard, will it be linkable to them?
You talking about the studio link?
No, I'm talking about my YouTube page. If I put that YouTube page link in chat, will they be able to click on it?
Yeah,
they will. All right. Thank you again for the graphics. I absolutely love the graphics.
you're welcome.
I don't know how you're able to just like pop, like, oh well, geez, that looks cool. I'll do that. And he mentioned this, and this, and then all of a sudden, like within to me minutes, you're like, oh here, check these out. Like, damn.
It's because of the initials of his job, Eric.
Not modeling today, working on a prop. Steve, it doesn't matter. You could just be there talking with us. I mean, it's your choice. I'm not pushing you to come on, but
he is. He's pressuring you, Steve.
I am. I'm pressuring you. Oh, did I say that? Nah,
So you only posted that to the HTM channel, so they have to be watching the HTM channel to see that.
Oh,
just FYI to who's ever asking.
Oh,
and
okay.
what you can just put your at you can just put your ad symbol, the YouTube at Arctic Wolf 864.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's just a handle.
Steve, somebody let Steve in.
Okay. And they search that and they can find it.
You can just put in the YouTube at Arctic Wolf 864. That's all they need.
That right there.
No, go back to that, Steve.
What's that?
They can
Go
search
back
for
to
that.
for a minute, because I have to give Eric some crap.
Go back to what, this?
Okay, Eric, you and your 4 borders, you're done.
My 4 what?
Borders around your screen. Look at Steve's.
Oh, he's got lots of borders.
Yep. Okay.
Steve's got all the borders.
Steve is the border king. Oh yeah, Mark. Yeah, I was on my phone. I didn't have like any mental capacity to put in a decent thing. So yeah, the description of the show is just build something.
So what you do, Eric, is you get on your computer and you just cut it through the Discord.
No, or I will bombard you with the 4-letter word that you hate so much.
What, work?
Work. Yeah. Steve, what was so traumatic that the guy lost his head over?
Like that, yeah. What gets plugged in at the top.
Didn't know you had a new channel. Yeah, no, I got a new channel there. Not going to go into it, but long story short, new channel. Ta-da! All right. It says evening.
Oh crap!
So I want to say, Eric, that is like your 4th or 5th new channel since we've known each other.
I know it. One was my own fault. I'll take full credit for that one.
Credit or blame?
No, credit. Absolute credit. Does Mr. No Head have a name there, Steve?
I think the customer called him Bruce. All right, that works.
Anybody watch Boyd's new video there, TrekWorks? He's getting into 3D printing, and he had a filament printer, and he printed out. Oh God, it was a submarine from an old movie. Nautilus. It looked the spiky one. Is that the Nautilus?
From 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was it. Anyways, he printed it on a filament printer, and believe it or not, that came out like really good. Like, you know how a lot of times like filament prints, you'll see each individual print layer, right? Because it'll be all like rippled or ridged in some fashion. I didn't really get a lot of that on the video that he showed.
Well, you got to remember, Eric.
It was an Anycubic. I know that.
You got to remember, Eric, that if Boyd printed something using 2x4s, it would come out awesome.
Yeah, it would come out awesome, right?
Let's take a look.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I might have a new man cave at the end of the year. The unfortunate bit is that I have to do it myself. That's okay. Got this. Piece of cake.
VW paint job is getting there.
I am going to take the 8x12 shed that I have now and extend it. So it'll end up being a 20 by 12. So the original shed will still house everything that it usually does, but I'll have that other room for my hobbies. So yay.
The only question is, are you going to be able to work in it any time except for like 15 minutes out of the year?
Hey, it's 20 degrees, I think, outside. So that's like springtime here in Bismarck. Oh God. Speaking of temp, what's the temp like down your way, Todd?
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably in the high 50s, low 60s, maybe today.
Nice.
Hey, let's see what my
phone open on that. Hey, JJ.
It is 54 degrees right now.
Oh man, I'd take that all day, every day.
I'm
56
sorry.
here.
It's been an hour. It's already 64.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. Temp went down. It's 12. But 12 is still better than a minus, right? So all right, what do we got here? 320 grit.
Oh.
400. There it is. There's the 600. All right, so I should be one right there.
Hey, I found the bench.
Yeah,
It was right where I left it.
it was over there.
It was underneath all that crap.
It was over there.
So, by the way, my wife has added something to the dio for the Lisbon tram. She
Added
bought
to?
me. Yes, she bought me this. Well, not this one. She bought me a brand new one from Oakry for my birthday. Didn't know I already had it. So this one, instead of being in the red livery that it's got here, will be green, and it will be going on the Lisbon dio. I already looked. It will fit.
Are we talking it will fit barely or will fit comfortably?
It'll fit pretty comfortably. Let me, because that's why I was clearing off the bench. Oh, maybe not cleared enough. I forgot how big this thing is. Maybe it'll fit. And then I almost trip and fall and die.
Like
So
building
there.
tram, I don't really, I don't know. I can't see that bus fitting on there.
What?
That green, the bus that you wanted to paint green.
Uh-huh.
I don't see where you'd fit it.
Okay, let me show you. Let me get the tram.
Yeah, tram's on one side, and I mean, I get the whole street on the right hand side, but there ain't much of a street there.
Well, yeah. So the tram will sit right here.
Right.
It's kind of precarious because there's no rails down right now. Hang on while I open this and get a part of the piece of wood out of here.
Well, he's doing that. Todd, how much are those tweezers?
These are just soldering clips. They're just, you can buy these for cheap. You buy a 6-pack for like $10.
Soldering?
They're just soldering tweezers.
Soldering tweezers.
They're all metal. And if you get soldering ones, a lot of them have this metal frame around them. They're meant for like holding apart so you can solder it. They'll hold it off the table. So they keep it off the table. So I buy these by the bucket load because I love having all sorts of different, they have all different tips and bends and ends. And I've got straight ones.
Yeah.
And I've got like L-clamp ones.
Yeah, I have one for painting. I have one for
ones without the frames. You know,
I
mean, I have so many of these for
frame. I see a bunch of the ones that are like that look exactly like yours, except it doesn't have the square frame to it.
Yeah, I mean, like this one doesn't have the frame, right? But it doesn't matter. It's got an L-shaped tweezer on the end, and I just love it. This is, I love these things because you can grab onto lots of little parts, and they'll sit there and hold it while they dry without touching the table.
A set of 5, $15.90.
They're called cross-lock tweezers because you have to open them instead of regular tweezers, which you close them.
I'll type in that then. See if I can cross-locking.
But you can type in like cross-lock soldering or something, and that'll be enough.
I've seen you use them before, and I'm like, man, and I keep saying, I'm like, oh man, I got to get me those, and then I forget about them.
Okay, so Eric,
Yeah.
I just cut out the face of the bus. The bus will fit easily.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Do you think you're overpacking the dio?
No, because that bus
has some height to it. So
Mhm.
since it's a double decker.
Yep.
Well, if anybody's going to make it look cool, it's definitely you.
I'm going to try. I already started looking at probably drilling out the metal parts for the headlights and actually putting lights in. And see here, this part here, that's the upper deck. That's the part that may be too big. It'll probably extend over the curb and maybe off the dial. Well, we'll see. It'll
Well,
come close.
You know, that's what I mean. I mean, if you're cramming it, if you're having to cram it in, you're kind of taking away from the work that you did originally on the dial. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when I put headlights and lights inside of it, it's just going to turn into a street scene.
What year is this supposed to take place in again?
Yeah, that year.
That year? Okay. Well, that year works.
Why don't you join us, Mark?
Yeah, Mac.
Turn your camera on. Paint lifeboats.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Yeah. D, you can join too, I'm saying.
I mean, Steve's not working on a model. What are you doing, Steve? Tell us. What are you doing?
This was brought in by a customer. It's a zombie riser. And when it detects motion or sound, it's supposed to rise up. His head's supposed to turn and his eyes light up. But the motherboard in it burned out, and they don't make this anymore. So I'm replacing everything with an Arduino. The motors and the limit switches were still good. So I just used an Arduino and a motor controller, like this, to control the motor in the head and raise and lift them. And I'll just wrote some code so he goes up and down. So
Basically,
Apparently, you can just tell Chat GPT what you need and it'll write your code for you.
what's that?
Said Chat GPT will write your Arduino code for you.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I tried going on there a couple of times, but
Every time I tried, it's too busy.
I'll write my own code.
That's funny. That's funny.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Starting with issue 33.
Already.
In this issue, pipes for the second engine.
There. I saw Steve's banner and I'm like, okay, I have to be different.
What are you doing?
Take a look.
Steve's so fancy.
Well,
Sitting here
it says live in the Maker's Cave. Look what mine says, Eric.
Pre-recorded.
Filmed in front of a live audience.
Yep. Well, it's going to be funny, Eric. I can see somebody, if they actually watch the whole stream, except for miss that part, 3 or 4 months from now, go, how the hell did he time everything to be pre-recorded?
Right?
Then this guy will put in a comment about asking that, and I will respond to you, Eric, and say it was live.
Oh, you're just assuming that's going to be me.
Wouldn't you?
No, maybe.
I need the other engine. Where's my other engine?
I think we scared Mark away. Is that a microwave? What's beeping in there?
Continuity tester.
Ah.
You even heard that before? Come on.
No, I have. I absolutely. I think I didn't hear that before. I did that. Knew exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm. Sure you did.
Something so wrong about sanding this guy's crotch. Why? Why a seam line there? I ask you.
To make you a happy man.
Yes.
Where is the center of this camera? You know, this would be a lot easier if I just move this camera this way. Oh, yeah. Put it over there.
All right.
Give me a second.
Nice.
Let me change the ball so I can actually work where I'm working.
That would be it.
Zooming out just a little bit. All right, that's better.
Okay, I finally decided that if I'm going to keep working on Dollaramas, I need a spring clamp because that C clamp just doesn't cut it right.
Mark, you can do that later. We're here now.
Yeah. Yeah. What he said. What are we talking about? Now just sorting out in Facebook group at the minute. Oh, really? Todd's right. Do it later. Good God. So what's Katrina up to today?
She's in there in the cutting room in the heat press doing something.
She's still working on the model there?
I think she's done that.
Is there enough room on the bench for this clamp?
Nope. Yeah. I need sanding sticks. I think I'm going to purchase those next month. I think sanding sticks will come in handy.
Oh,
You all right, Todd?
yeah. I got to find some Kleenex.
Allergies or cold?
I don't know. I don't leave the house, so it's not like I can get those.
Those IT viruses are the worst.
Yeah.
That really does suck. You know, like you can't call in sick if you're already at home.
Why not? I have.
Really? I think that wouldn't even be allowed. Like, you know, whatever, you know, you can cough, hack, and hack up a lung all you want to. You're in your home, so.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is that you can't, while you're working, go lay down and take care of yourself. So Katrina has destroyed the decals and she's making her own.
Oh no! Did they like rip and tear on their own?
I don't know.
Maybe they're like the ones for the 196 Eagle One. You look at them wrong and they explode. You don't even have to get them wet.
Oh yeah, I know what she's talking about. Yeah, it's like they were water slide. The big M on the Mach 1, they were water slide. It just tore right apart on her.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, the Eagle One never got all the decals on it, the small one, because they literally, I dip them in water and they would come apart within a second.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to her. I'm not sure though, but
So that's what she's working on is Eagle One.
no, she's
Mach
Mach 5. Speed racer.
Hopefully that
Oh
stay.
yeah, something I haven't seen.
That's a long list, Eric.
Yeah.
It gets longer
Hey,
every
Gordon.
time we stream. Hey, Gordon.
And Katrina said her mouth never moved while those decals blew up.
Oh,
Oh,
Is that what-
I had
that
choice
Coke
words
anime?
earlier.
I don't know.
I
if
had
that's
choice words earlier when this rolled off the leg or rolled off my table and went point down and hit my leg.
I think she's trying to
Right
say
at
because
me.
I was describing what happened.
oh.
I was talking for her.
Exactly.
Well,
Okay.
turn it around. I can't see through it. I'm not Superman.
What aren't you?
Oh,
Aw,
that's not bad.
Aw.
Oh,
you're her Superman.
Here.
And
Aw.
then there's this one.
Oh.
So they can decide which one. I was going to put their names on the back, but one of them keeps changing their name.
And she's his kryptonite. Oh.
Anybody looking?
Oh, sweet.
nice.
Oh, that came out badass.
I like this one better.
Oh, the
Oh,
black
yeah.
one? Oh, hands down, yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks amazing.
Yeah, I like that.
See?
Oh, the black's a winner. Winner, chicken dinner, baby.
Is that the piece of blue? Or did you just end up using all blue?
No, the outline, because I only had that sample, yeah. When I order the roll in, it'll be big enough.
Let me see the black one again. What size is that?
It's your size.
Oh,
Remember?
It's double big. We'll just leave it at that.
yeah.
Oh, this bronchitis sucks.
See, this one, though, you didn't have to.
Yeah,
You don't have to do the circle.
There we go.
Hey, right there. Todd, look at that.
Yeah, I like the black.
It's very slimming on you.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good.
I like it.
Oh, that is awesome. Katrina, you outdid yourself on that one. Seriously, that's pretty cool.
It's your logo. I only did your logo.
Yeah, I know it's our logo, but still, it's not like I'm going to remember it 5 minutes from now.
He's not wrong.
I'm gonna look up at the screen 5 minutes from now, going, "Damn, Steve, that's a nice T-shirt. Where'd you get it?" Anybody's ever seen Groundhog's Day? Yeah, welcome to my shit show.
So whenever you guys want to send me sizes, if you want them, if not,
2XL, same as Steve, 2XL.
Yep.
Same.
Well, unless he's like double digits, and then I don't know. I'm,
So everyone's a 2XL?
I know I am.
I know Todd's got it because of his height.
Yeah, I'm a 2XLT.
Yeah, he's got to have the tall. Otherwise than that, he looks like Baby Huey.
Yeah.
it's tempting.
Mark wants a large blue one.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Who's missing? Which shoe?
Just about need one more pair of hands here.
You a quarter?
And Donnie. What do you think they are?
I have no idea what Donnie is. We can. So basically, I'm the only 3X.
Wow, for real?
Yeah, I'm fat. What the hell?
No, nobody's calling you fat, but like,
Well, I am.
maybe it's the camera. Maybe it's the camera. You look slender. You look slender, man. You look slender.
Now you're telling him he looks like Slender Man? What?
Those expensive cameras, they add 100 pounds. You got to be careful.
That's why I wear, black is slimming.
I'm with you, brother. I have a lot of black.
So do I.
Okay. Who's posted in there?
Oh, really?
You have to ask him. I just joined. Let's see. Dominic is asking how to join on the Discord. Have the Discord, not Discord. StreamYards. You just log into StreamYards. Go to StreamYards on your phone, or open it up into Chrome or Firefox, whatever you use.
Yeah, it's just a web page.
Yeah, it's web based, so. So if you're listening, Dom, that's how you do it. Let's see. Oh, my computer is so slow. Mark says he likes the blue. He says large. Add a few X's in front of that. No, I'm just joking. They do say the camera adds 100 pounds. Yes. Yes, it
My
does.
camera's at 150.
Yeah, there's a reason why I don't film myself now anymore on the video.
The very first video I made was for my ham radio channel. And I was showing it to my son. And he said, "Huh, I guess you're going to consider salads now, huh?" That was his only criticism on the video.
Wow. Oh, my
Jeez.
goodness. And depending on his age, I would have told him, yeah, you can start looking for a new place to live.
Now, he was 30-something, but he's out of the service and one of those, health nuts,
Oh, yeah.
Now he's, completely vegan. I gotta have my beef.
I can't. There's no. I
Well,
can't.
these days you can still say, oh, he's 30, but yeah, he still lives at home.
He's in California now.
My son's not quite vegan, but he claims to be vegetarian. But he eats cheese and eggs.
Well, I think a vegetarian can eat cheese. It's a vegan that can't eat cheese. Anything with a face. Look, if my cow looks like a broccoli, then I can be vegetarian. But
Well, if under your new rules and interpretations, I'd take a broccoli burger any day.
now I have had that Impossible Burger from Burger King, and that's not that bad.
I hear
Tastes like wet cardboard to me.
Oh, did it? Well, I have to, I'm supposed to watch what I eat because I'm diabetic, so sometimes even horrible tastes better than.
Oh, I watch what I eat.
Yeah, right down your
Every time I
throat.
take a bite.
Of course you watch what you eat. If you don't, you end up missing your mouth.
All right, now I got to put him off to the side. That putty dry. All right, Mr. Freddy Krueger, you are next. I'm going to need 1,000-pound super glue.
That's it? Just 1,000 pounds?
Just 1,000 pounds. A putty. This guy. All right. That. What do you think?
Freddie,
You think I should leave his hat on and glue the hat, or leave it so that the hat is removable?
Removable.
So keep it removable. Okay. I wonder though, is that gonna like? Because it's a nice fit, but I'm wondering if is that gonna mess the paint up? If I'm constantly or whatever taking his hat off.
That's a good point.
I should paint his head first because he's got all the scar tissues and things like that on it. And I think maybe that's going to be really tough if I had the hat on, while trying to paint his face. So hat stays off. So, just for now. No, it probably won't be much. A little putty in there. Yeah, I think that'll work.
I don't think it will, Eric.
I'm thinking it will.
I don't think so.
Somebody asked you.
Huh?
Somebody asked you.
You're right. But you were talking to yourself, so I had to give you somebody to answer.
Those things are bare. But the walkways are in.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, these little cross walkways, these gangways that go across, you have to put all 8 of them in. I'm zoomed in, so it's going to have a hell of a time trying to focus on it. But these 8 little gangways, these cross gangways that go across the engine on both sides of the column. Sure seems like it would have been easier to put those in before you put all the guts in, because you got to kind of work it in there. But they're in.
You have to glue them in?
Oh. Yeah, yeah. So those are glued in. We're going to let that sit for a minute and let that set because that will be a pain in the rear.
Am was typing on Disco as well. Yes. Sorry, Mark. I had to let the pup out to use the ladies' room. New Facebook group climbing in numbers quick and may it continue. Yeah. It's new group. I was thinking of going veggie for half a second, but I can't give up bacon. Yeah, something to do with the UK and Canada. They got this love for bacon. It's just unfathomable.
Bacon is one of the main food groups.
I can have bacon all day long.
Oh man, I can't. I used to when I was younger. I used to, and I paid for it with heartburn. But man, was that good. Nowadays, nah. Age caught up with me. I can't do bacon. Too greasy.
Good God, Eric! You're saying basically you're older than me.
Not quite.
Well, if you can't eat bacon.
Nah, it messes with my stomach. Something fierce. And I already take omeprazole for stomach issues.
Me too.
All right, so there will be a little putty to do, but not bad. Get rid of that a little bit. Oh, it's lucky that didn't break. Okay. Where's it bumping into? That looks good. So now, glue bomb it.
Oh, crap. Look at that. There it is.
That cover back on. Caught up on chat. All right. Yeah, by the looks of that printer that Boyd had, filament printer, it was made by Anycubic. I just can't remember the name of it, but came out really cool. And I'm glad he showed some of his his mess ups and learning mistakes. Not mess up, basically learning mistakes.
Wait,
he had
Eric?
the build plate. He had the build plate on his first test print upside down. And he kept hearing something like clicking and smashing things and whatnot. And then he realized, oh crap, build plate's upside down. So he got that figured out. And then he had what they call, I guess, a hot head. So and the filament was just coming out in blobs. So he ended up having to fix that as well. But he got it dialed in after a while and fine tuned, and he printed this damn thing in 3 sections on a filament printer that comes out to about 3.5 feet, maybe 3 feet for the Nautilus. Like, that's a big freaking print, man.
Probably took him a while to print.
He said the first one was like 36 hours.
Yeah. That BD1 head that I'm doing that's life size, that's supposed to take 24 plus 16, which is what, 40 hours?
Do those machines, out of curiosity, account for power failures?
Yes, some of them will stop and pick up where they joined. But I put all mine on a battery backup, so actually that's a lie. The one I don't have them on battery backup right now since we moved, but yeah, you put them on battery backup. That's the best way to do it. But yeah, the smarter ones will just stop where the power failure was.
Right. It's not even meant to go that way. Try it. My nippers. Nip the tip. Incoming.
So Todd, don't you have to entertain Ian next week?
Do I? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sort of. I don't know. He's got so much to do with work, we may not actually see each other. So that is left unknown.
That's next weekend.
It's next week. I think he's here for some work event.
I think he says he flies out either. Is it today or tomorrow? I think tomorrow.
Go.
Damn it.
Much better. Yeah. All right. Good to go. Glue Bomb Express. Here we go.
So Todd, are you seriously don't know how you're getting to Wonderfest yet?
Not yet.
Drive the Hellcat, baby.
Yeah.
Go to Wonderfest in style.
You know, I'm thinking about selling it. I never drive it.
Is it because of the gas prices, or
No, just because it's in the garage and that's one extra step versus grabbing the Jeep that's out front.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
And it's worth so much more than I owe on it that if I actually sold it, I could get rid of both car payments. And that sounds wonderful to me.
Oh my God, really? Yeah.
Having no car payments is wonderful.
That sounds very exciting.
We haven't had car payments in a long time. Absolutely love that.
All right, let's see if this thing blows up.
Boom.
If it does, it's caught on tape. I'm cool with that.
But you don't want to have it on tape for insurance purposes.
It's good to go there.
No shit.
Hey, look at that. Man in motion.
Hate it when my building falls down.
Why, Steve, why were you surprised you were able to get it to work?
I was going to ask the same thing. Steve's like, oh, hey, that worked.
And now it doesn't.
That's why
That's more like it.
See, now we can just give you shit. See, before we had to actually congratulate you on doing a great job. Stare at it. It'll move. Do it.
All right.
Camera time.
No, I think I have the speed too low on for the motor. So I got to reprogram it. You need to go back over there. Yeah, you go over there. Where's the Arduino? Right there.
All right.
There you go. Box engine.
All right. Hang on now. Wow. That's insane. Looks good.
Yeah. A little steam, like a valve handle hanging down.
Yeah.
All right. On to the next thing.
the next
You've
big
already
thing.
got one engine complete, correct?
Yeah, this is to make the other one, this one look like the other one. So
Right. Right. So how much more before that's achieved?
all the steam pipes. So we got a ways to go.
Hey, Buck, you need a bigger desk.
I need a smaller model.
Oh, blasphemy. No. Old people need big models. Is it time to glue them in?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
No, it's time to mark the courtyard area here, which means I have to kind of mock it up, and it's not playing nice.
Well, it's off. It's off screen. Whatever you're doing.
Can't help it.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
How much of a courtyard?
Hang on a second, and I'll show you.
Well, I'm looking at the small camera. You know, the one with only two sides.
Don't make me ask Steve to break out his cameras again. Okay. So you probably can't see the pencil lines. Wow. Why is
It's
I'm sitting here
focusing on
going,
the
why
piece of
is
tape.
it so out of focus? And it's because this is what the camera's focusing on. So let me move that over there.
Hey, pencil line.
So this is roughly where the courtyard is going to end up.
Oh, I see.
This is the only piece that was glued on.
So what's the next step? You've marked it out.
The next step is to now, after removing the facades, is to cut the cardboard to fit that spot.
What's going to be there?
The courtyard.
Well, like, park bench, tree.
No, the entrance to the bar.
They call that a courtyard?
There's the bar. It's not really a courtyard. It's just a small area.
Oh.
So it's the best thing I can think of to call it.
All right. So you just got to make like the foundation kind of thing in that square.
Yeah. I love it when when they first did the instructions, because the instructions don't actually come in a book. They're online. The what is it? The translation is really rough. But when I get down to here, it says, cut 6 strips of the following measures. May 3 by 5 by 155. What?
10 cubits by 20 cubits by.
Well, at this point, I go to the what is it? The actual website, because they have updated the instructions.
Well, right on. Well, at least you got updated instructions going on.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to do something in May.
Right.
And as I was looking at their instructions, I'm glad they had the same thing.
Oh, you know what? Let's try.
No,
this.
what? You can tell us?
Let's try this instead. That might work. That might work.
I don't think it will.
I think it might work. Time to do some soldering. I forgot. I'm going to light this base up. I need Oh, yes. Finally, kind of getting back into the groove of things, especially with the lighting. Now I want to light stuff and get into the electrical side of things. Wonder if it'd be worth investing in those. What do they call them? They're the wire strippers. They're handheld, and you just like press down, click, and it's done. Like boom, strip right to the length. That is what I'm gonna need. All right, so.
You mean like these?
Huh? Yeah. Yep. Zippity doo dah, and it's done, right? So.
Yeah. Here, you want to borrow them?
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I love these. These are my favorite.
Yeah, you press them down. It's like you hear a click and it's done. Like the wire strip. Yeah.
Yep.
there.
The camera battery died. I can't find my other batteries.
I didn't do it. Which? Oh, that camera.
My SLR.
He's probably kicking around somewhere. I wouldn't think they'd be that far away from the desk where you work.
No, I normally have them sitting in my room on the charger, but the charger's not there either. So I have to go hunt for it.
Off he goes. All right, so let's bring this back over here. Okay. That. Now let's turn this bad boy on.
Don't do it.
650, but I'm gonna go up. No, I'm gonna keep it at 650. That should
10,000.
700. The hell with it. We're doing 700.
No, 10,000 there.
No, I don't have 10,000. Or I would.
Ugh.
What's the successful search?
No need to solder. It just melts the metal.
Well, I'm going to try it on 700. See if that's good enough. With a sandy
What kind of
tip.
wire are you using?
What's that?
What kind of wire are you using?
Just soldering wire. Solder core wire.
No. Not what kind of solder, what kind of wire?
I don't know. Just
Is it magnet wire? Is it
no, not magnet wire. It's like, just what did it come in? Like cat cables, right? So that's
it's LAN cable?
yeah, I guess.
You probably don't want to go up to 700. It's probably a little bit high for that wire.
That's too high. I can do 650.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, magnet wire to melt the insulation off, 700 is a good number. Most other stuff, 700 is too high. I'm still using the magnet wire I bought about 9 years ago.
Well, I have a roll of red and green magnet wire, which I'm actually going to use in a very familiar and favorite scale of Steve. I have a 1/1000 scale Enterprise that I'll be lighting. So
Doesn't everybody have a 1/1000 scale?
at this point, yeah.
Except Todd?
Steve, what'd you do with that Enterprise you built? That 1/1000 scale, the one that gave you so many issues.
It's sitting over there all lopsided and unpainted.
As it should if it doesn't want to play nice. All right, I'm going to say that's enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, crap.
What'd you do?
Well, I found another battery, but it's just as dead. I don't know where my charger went.
Yes, but at least you found it.
Come on.
I have to laugh, Todd, because ever since you went to Hawaii, you've been having the battery issues. Somehow, for me, the best thing I've found to do with the camera, because I have the same camera,
All right.
is never turn it off. It's been hooked to USB power and never turned off since I turned it on.
White is ground.
I feel like I brought it in here so the charger would be nearby, but I don't see it.
Check the closet where the Enterprise was.
Bingo.
Right?
All right. Let's see. Oh, forget those. Put that on there.
Man,
That.
You know what I'm afraid of? That I plugged it in a chart. No, I wouldn't have done that. I never even used the camera. So, all right. Where did that go?
I got to replace these.
Let's see. Let's do this. Shut that off.
I'm gonna have to replace these.
And shut that off. Well, it's not too bad. Stick a, get it so that it's maybe red or something like that. Right now, it's just default LEDs. But that was clear resin, so. Make these pipes. Yeah, I can make these pipes, put a translucent red on it like they're hot. Yeah. Okay, that. Cool.
what'd you do now?
I lit up his base. So now I just got to think of, got the lights around. Now I just need a small one that shoots up, which I wish I had. Better memory of where the hell I put it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's try that. This might be the blown one though, actually, come to think of it. Okay. That won't work. No, that's too short. Handy dandy box of shortcuts here. I think that maybe that, just like that. All right.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you clean it up.
What?
Who?
What did he say?
Go back to sleep. Back to sleep, old man. Okay, now. Shoot. Oh, hey Lee, how's it going? Glad you can make it this Sunday. Hope all is well on your side of the puddle.
Now we're in trouble. Todd's thinking.
That's never good. That's never good. What are you humming
Well,
about?
I found 2 batteries, but neither one of them work. I don't know where the charger is because my 3rd battery is probably on the charger. It's not where it's supposed to be. It's not in my camera bag. So I'm trying to rack my brain, think about where it could be.
In the car? Like when you came back and stuff from Hawaii?
No.
Did you pack anything that might have been like, Cisco might have grabbed it by accident?
No, but I vaguely remember taking it out of the bag and plugging it in, but it's not in the same place I always plug it in.
Uh-oh.
Very strange.
Uh-oh.
There goes the neighborhood.
Oh, boy.
Aaron, indeed. How you doing, hosers?
Hey. Too bad.
Hey,
Oh, it's chilly in the dungeon of sweat. Oof.
Chili for Georgia?
For Georgia, yeah. It's like 50 degrees down here, probably.
Are you going to use white for ground, right? White for ground. How's the refit coming there, buddy?
Yeah, salt in the wound, huh? Second kit is in.
Instead.
Yeah, this saucer is not long for this world. So I got a second kit coming in from Cult TV Man. It'll probably get here sometime next week. But there's a ton more I can do, even though I'm not working on the saucer. We got nacelles, got the shuttle bay. That's a project into itself. So
Ian,
yeah.
did you try reaching out to Polar Lights and say, "Hey, my saucer's bad"?
I will. I'll see what they want. I'll see what they say. Well, you know what? If they send me another saucer, if they agree, I'm traveling next week. I don't necessarily have time to call them and harass them. But if they decide to send me another saucer and the related parts, then I just won't open up the one from Cult TV Man, and I'll just sell it on for what I paid for it. They'll sell out sooner or later again, and someone will want it.
Sell it to Eric.
I don't hate him that much.
Don't lie. We know better.
I mean, I'd sell it to Gilly maybe, but yeah, I wouldn't put this on anybody. This is like, I wouldn't give this kit to your worst enemy sometimes.
Yeah, I think everybody goes through like a kit where it's like it's just their kryptonite kind of thing.
Well, I've never abandoned a kit. I've never been like, oh, that's it. I'm tossing it in the trash. This thing is gone, which I see happen sometimes on some of the Facebook groups, and it usually stirs up a bit of controversy, we could say. I've never done that. I've never just been to model.
Whoa, controversy on YouTube? Shut the front door.
Yeah, really. Hey, Steve, I like your shirt.
Thank you.
You deep in thought there, or do you need magnifying glasses?
No, I'm just working on a problem.
Ah. Let me get this. Where's my stupid glue?
Okay, put that in there. No. So you leaving today, Ian?
No, tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Flying out, yeah. Late morning. Okay. Crazy glue. Check. Placement of microscopic item. About to go flying across the room.
Check.
Yep.
Oh. All right. We want this to stand there. There. And
That looks okay.
yeah, not bad.
Where is that little squirty pokey thing?
That. Okay, shut that light off. Shut the other one off. Yeah, it's not bad. It needs diffusing though. Yeah, it needs diffusing. What's a good diffuser for lights?
Cotton balls.
Just regular cotton
If you
balls?
if you have an old crappy pillow, that's actually polyfill. That's a good option as well. Cotton's organic. I feel like at some point, I mean, whatever. We're not going to live long enough to see it decompose inside the model, but you could use a piece of white printer paper. You could use a piece of parchment paper.
Oh, I got parchment
You
paper.
literally, you could spray the inside of the glass with a flat clear.
Well, see,
there's a lot of things.
See what this is? It's a grill, right?
Is it strip LEDs?
Huh?
What kind of LEDs?
LED strip.
Okay, yeah. So you can't really sand those.
No.
Yeah, piece of parchment paper would probably help. You could always double it up. That'll take 400 degrees in the oven, so it won't be affected by the heat of the LEDs.
The only problem is that the parchment paper I have is brown, so that would distort the color that I'm going for.
Well, it's usually not. Is it brown, or is it just like an off-white?
No, it's definitely brown.
Oh.
Let me see. I got it right over here.
All right. I gotta get painting on this arboretum.
Oh no! Well, I guess it's off white.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I've never seen brown parchment. Well, I guess there is brown parchment paper somewhere. But...
It's the stuff that we pick up from the dollar store. So, and I don't know what brand that is.
How do they want me to paint this thing? Weird little shades of blue. Ugh.
You can't go wrong with blue.
You know what? I got the giant set of decals from Polar Lights. Let me see what's in that pack. Of course, it's buried under all of my other stuff.
That was my Bell Derek will crash it. Yeah, pretty much. I'll crash just about anything. Don't matter to me. If I had more body parts and say the main frame of Eleanor, then that would be a cool diorama that I could see packed out in a field, right? And it's been left there for just decades, all overgrown, rusted. Good time. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Hopefully this Friday coming up, I'll be working on the Eleanor. Come think of it.
And no, there is no decals for the Arboretum inside of this. That's annoying.
No window decals, nothing.
Nope, not on the Polar Lights decal set.
Which Arboretum do you have?
I have the Spaceways parts from Shapeways.
Ah, because I know that I want to say Paragraphics did a photo etch Arboretum, and it came with decals.
I didn't see that when I was shopping online. Actually,
Maybe it was,
Paragraphics does. Well, they do have a Arboretum sides that I could put on, but they need so much trimming. It would be.
Yeah, I thought the sides came with that. I was like, there's got to be something because I could have sworn Boyd did it at one point.
Yeah, but this would need to get the living hell trimmed out of it.
Come on.
They would need a good butchering.
Yes,
I'm just gonna.
you have the patience. I know you do. You got patience.
I'm just gonna hand paint the sides. It's fine. You again? I mean, the amount of effort put in to detailing Arboretum versus how much of it you'll ever actually see inside the model seems.
Dude, you know damn well you're going to be peeking in from time to time when that damn thing's done.
I'll peek in and it'll be good enough. It'll be fine. I mean, the thing's real party trick is all the lights and the sounds and the sequence landing lights and the shuttle bay. That's going to be fun to build in.
How the mighty have fallen, Ian. I'm just thinking back to your DeLorean and all the detailing you did on it.
Yeah, listen. This thing's going to have a lot of detail. I'm going to invest most of my time on the outside of the model. Have you ever watched someone do the multicolor Aztec painting on this?
I've seen Boyd do many of them.
Yeah, Boyd.
That's a lot of work.
He's done it by hand. He's used, the decals, that come for it. And I think both have their pluses and minuses. Guess it's just preference, really.
It's an insane amount of work.
Are you doing the shuttle bay open?
Yes.
So you're doing the
open shuttle bay.
Are you doing the landing lights?
I have them. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Right on. Those things are badass, man. All right. Yeah. Look at that, Ian. That's with one piece of that parchment paper. It's not
Better, right?
Yeah, it's not blowing it. It's not. It looks better on camera, but it's not blowing it out. That's for sure.
Yeah, I would.
love
You could
that.
experiment with some extra parchment paper layers.
Detail on Ian's DeLorean. It's more cable ties than DeLorean.
Yeah, really. There's so many cable ties. Oh,
my God.
those were tedious.
Well,
Yes, they were.
What's funny about you, Ian, is you find something on many models that you hate, so you do it.
Yeah. I'm a sicko. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Like, let's see, stowage for a tank.
That describes
Oh,
most
God.
models right there.
Yeah, I mean, I love building models. There's just certain times like you want it to be done, you're excited for it to be done, and then you're like, oh man, I got to paint all these little shovels and pickaxes and crates, and it's that need for some instant gratification. Even considering building a model is the furthest thing from that.
Model building is an exercise in impatience. I mean, patience.
Yeah, really. It's a good experiment to find out if the doctor got your meds right, though.
That's a good one, actually.
Go back to the doc. I got to do my annual checkup soon, and doc will be like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. Pretty frustrated with this enterprise." He's like, "Okay, we'll up the dose." Now,
I was
bend
going to
over.
say, no matter what the dose is, I'm sure that your meds are too low.
Yeah. The doctor's appointment's like, okay, here's some more Xanax. Elbows on the table. I won't feel a thing. That was a shock to the system when you turn 40. It's like, well, this is a new procedure. Checking, for polyps in that specially private area.
I'm turning 48 on the 26th,
Wait.
and I've never had that done.
You've never had a doctor
Nope.
give
Never
you a cavity
got
search?
personal with a doctor. At least not that personal.
Well, they should be
Well-
doing it.
See, the thing is, you're doing it wrong, Ian. You got to find one that will tell you, you go to sleep now, and we'll do that to you.
Oh, I'm not talking the camera. I'm just saying the quick probe with the glove on.
Yeah, the old digital manipulation.
Yeah.
Oh, best
There you
best
go.
analogy I've heard for that ever, Todd.
Yeah.
Bravo.
I'm dead in the water. I ordered a new charger. I realized I left it plugged into the wall in Maui.
Oh no.
Well, at least you know where it
Unless
is.
we're still going to be going at, in the next, let's see, it'll be here in 6 hours.
Wait, charger for what?
My SLR.
Oh damn, yeah, that's a very specialized item. Too bad. I you know what I hate is all the SLRs, they have USB ports. Why can't you make it charge its own damn battery when it's plugged into one? Like,
Makes
why is
too
that
much
so
sense.
difficult? Yeah, really.
Because then they can't sell you a charger.
Yeah, seriously. What color are the airlock doors in the shuttle bay? I mean, in the Arboretum supposed to be exactly.
So, Todd,
Yes.
what I'm hearing is this should be your last trip to Maui because nothing good has come from that trip.
Oh, yeah. I should send you guys instead.
I'm not in the mood for $28 cheeseburgers. Oh,
The prices aren't that bad.
I'm
I
not
paid
in the
that.
mood to get on a plane. Any plane. Doesn't
a
matter.
little pricey. Okay. Doors red.
I'm probably one of the few people that go into a Chinese restaurant and order a cheeseburger and French fries.
Oh, no.
My 7-year-old sister did that.
My son does that.
Burger and fries have always been my staple.
Oh, that's how she was. Every time we would go to restaurants, didn't matter. Cheeseburger.
Yep. I usually order the biggest one they got.
We went to an Italian restaurant one time. Dominic ordered rice.
We'd go to Red Lobster with my mom, and she'd order the chicken.
Yep.
I'm like, ugh. We've come here for high-calorie fried shrimp. Get with the program, Mom. She just doesn't like seafood.
Same. I grew up on it. It gets old after a while. And give me some venison. Hell yeah. All over that, like white on rice.
Ooh, too gamey for me.
You can soak it in milk overnight. And they'll take some of the gaminess out of it.
Well, my neighbor never did that. Whatever he fed me, I don't know what. He said it was venison, and I didn't like it. Not one bit.
Oh, it's good.
What if it's natural rice, Eric? Unbleached.
You all right in there?
Well, this is a pointless exercise right here. The doors are already gray from the primer. Yeah.
All right. It's looking good. All right. Cool. Had to put my old man goggles on. Buck's favorite brand.
Huh?
Oh, God. Dick face. Here you go. They really do have some interesting brand names they come up with in China. It must translate to something in like Mandarin, I guess, or something. Then like some of their car names, it'll be like the Lang Chang Strongwind. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Does it have good air conditioning for that name? I'm flying. Ooh, this color may be nice. Navy blue. Oh, damn it! The jar's stuck shut. Where's my special jar opener? There we go.
Yellow.
Adam, give me a sec. I'm back. All right. Am I ever going to get this paint open? I think not. Damn it. So I got to clean the necks of your jars when you use them. Luckily, I have another one. Owies. God, even the new one doesn't want to open. Oh, there's a sticker on it. That's why. Blame California for these stickers.
All right, that's one. Where
Careful. Those stickers will cause cancer.
Oh, even the brand new jar doesn't want to open on me now. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be a good color. bling thinner in here. No, this is aqueous paint. I want the different thinner. There we go.
Not that much of a touch up, really.
Ouch.
Yep, I'm dead in the water.
Camera's totally flat.
Yep,
Oh, that
and
sucks.
it doesn't have the USB-C port, so it's not. You can't power it with USB-C to either charge a battery or power the camera. And since I left the charger in Hawaii, I do remember plugging it into the bathroom because I thought we were going to go do a photo shoot, so I was charging up the battery, and I bet you I forgot it there.
Yeah.
Is that your like family's condo, or is that just a timeshare type thing?
It's a timeshare, so
The next people
well,
got a
it's
free
probably
charger.
lost and found. I'm not getting it back. I'm not going to mess with that.
I mean, you could call the lost and found.
Yeah, but I can
The
have
room
another
number.
one here by 5 o'clock. So
Yeah, but I mean, I'd call them anyway just to see if they'll mail it back to you or something. That way you'll
Yeah.
have two. So if you
Yeah.
make another boo-boo by leaving it somewhere, you're covered.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
yeah, I'll give them a call, but it doesn't help me right now.
Well, no.
Yeah.
But it's more of a long-term solution.
But it could save your ass in the future should you happen to make the same mistake again.
Oh, that's just crazy right now. Nobody makes the same mistake twice. Come on.
Well, I ordered a dual bay and a dual bay charger and a high capacity battery. So, but they won't be here until between 5 and 10 tonight, which is a while from now. That's 4 hours
That's a
from now.
nice
I doubt
thing.
we'll be here.
You
We
know,
can
Nice
stream
thing
that
about
long.
the ZV1 is, luckily you can just charge it by USB.
Yep.
And I have an external USB charger for it, for the battery packs, and I have a total of 3 battery packs. And I didn't even buy.
That's our 718 Blackbird that could be worked on.
I used to have. I wonder if I still have that. I used to have the battery grip for this camera. So the battery grip, the big battery grip, sits down at the bottom, so you can shoot vertically. And well, I had it for the 80D. I'm sure it works on 90D, but I also could have swore I had a battery eliminator, the AC to DC adapter. I wonder if I should go dig through all my camera gear.
Well, if you need that camera to continue what you're doing today, I guess you don't have much of a choice.
Nope. Guess I'm gonna go look. Be right back.
Happy hunting. Need to mix this paint more.
Done.
It's not done there. You just think it is.
Oh, it's done.
Oh, that's much better. That's, I think.
All right.
That's the problem.
Up. Move this back up here.
Steve, I would not want to like you to look at me like that. That's an angry face.
Yeah, well,
Steve has an angry face.
that's what 50 employees see every day.
His arms crossed, just looking completely disgusted. They're like, "Oh, I'm fired."
He'd love to kill the project, but it's already dead. So.
Okay. Round number 2. Fight.
Ugh. Oh, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I keep
Wow.
forgetting that.
Yeah, President's Day, man.
Yeah.
You guys are closed for President's Day?
Yep.
Well, you can kind of make the schedule, can't you?
Well, yeah, I only go in 3 days anyway, so next week I only work Tuesday and Wednesday.
Nice.
Oh, Ian's got the rally cap on. We got you big. We're watching you paint. Make sure you don't
Oh.
make any mistakes here.
It's all mistakes. I'm just gonna go back and touch it up later.
What is that? Like a nail polish brush?
It is. It's a they come in a. You can buy them on Amazon, and they come with their own little bottle, so you can fill it with whatever you want. It's like a empty. Yeah, it's like a makeup brush, nail polish brush type little
Oh,
thing.
that's pretty inventive. I like that.
And it's a nice fine tip, and it's cheap. For painting these big airlock doors, coming in handy. Big is a relative term when it's in 1/350th scale.
Right.
Like, take that with a grain of salt. Let's go over here. Oh, and this side doesn't have any of those doors. Okay. So these guys are going to be red. Out our brush. Can opener out of the way.
Yeah, I would say this guy's ready to be primed. I'll use the Mr. Surfacer 1000 primer on this one.
Does it need a little filling?
I would say no. I mean, there's a couple spots where I can be like really, really nitpicky about, but like on his wrist joints and his neck joint. But otherwise than that, I'd say that he's pretty well. He's done. Ready for priming.
Okay, I think I need something a little finer than the nail polish thing for these doors.
Oh,
Garbage.
Garbage.
Uh-oh.
Garbage. Talking like a Mainer now, Ian.
There we go. Garbage. Okay, yeah. Let's get some doors colored in. The doors are kind of a brownish red. in
I've
this
never
jar
tried
already.
it, but I wonder if I could just use a shitty old paintbrush and kind of brush it on into some of these joints.
Brush
Now-
what on? The Mr. Surfacer?
No, the Mr. White Putty.
You know, if you want to brush on putty, go with like something water based, like the Mr. Plastic Putty or the plastic putty from Vallejo or the perfect plastic putty. This stuff you could literally thin down and turn it into a slurry that you can just paint into spots or inject with a small fine tip one of these things. Hold on. I got these for the Enterprise because Boyd gave this tip. So you can get one of these, one of these little dental syringes.
Mm-hmm.
And you could mix the perfect plastic putty, you know, squirt some in a cup, add a tiny bit of water at a time and stir it until you get a nice consistency. And then you could just squirt it in with this, or you could possibly, paint it on, I guess.
Okay. I was kind of remembering some of the videos I watch of people doing armor builds, and they're doing the cement texture, right? Like on the main gun and the hull and stuff like that. And they did that with the putty. They used a brush and they kind of brushed it on and then dabbled it, I guess, or whatever. Stippled.
You stipple it on with a big brush. Yeah, it's to make like the casting effects.
Casting. There we go.
Cast metal.
Couldn't think of it.
Vocabulary failure.
Howling down.
Like this red is way too bright for the doors in here. I need to mix a little brown in there. They call this XF9 hull red. It's brown.
That is brown.
Yeah, it really is. It's very brown.
Is that meant to be like for anti-fouling on like World War II ships?
Yeah, supposedly. But I don't know.
Well, at least the camera's making it look brown. But
No, it's really brown looking.
What color are you trying to achieve, though?
Just like a dark like a burgundy red.
Oh, burgundy. Yeah.
How did I put those?
That looks red to me.
Well, this was XF7
Yeah.
red, and I'm adding a little
okay.
bit of hull brown
Yeah.
of this.
Okay,
This
that's
is
the
hull
one we're
red.
talking about.
Yeah, I'd
I
put
mean, it's
more
got a
in.
tinge of red to it, but it's pretty much chocolate.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah,
put
that's, to be honest, it looks to me more like a really deep purple.
Well, you're also going colorblind in your old age, so there's that.
I'm also old.
It's the camera, it's the lighting making it look purple. Honestly, Buck, it's not your eyes.
Yeah, I
But
know.
yeah, no, it's just brown. But
There you
Whatever.
go. If you're looking for burgundy, I
Okay.
think you might have got it.
yeah, I'm pretty close here. I think this will do. Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Couple drips of the hull red into the XF7, and we've got ourselves Burgundy. Ron Burgundy, Anchorman.
I was meaning to see that movie and I never did. Will Ferrell is
That
kind of
escalated.
funny.
That escalated quickly.
I'm
That movie was so stupid, but yet very funny. It was one of those, like, you're laughing like an idiot because it was written by idiots
Wow.
or something. You know what I mean? The movie's so bad it's good, basically.
And they made a second one.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I lost enough brain cells on the first one, but it was funny. They made a third Starship Troopers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I had a hard time stomaching the first one.
Oh, the first one was awesome.
You know, I've never seen Starship Troopers.
Thank you. I'm not the only one that hasn't seen movies.
Well, yeah, Steve, it's one of those movies. It's just it's what people when you realize what it is, it's a parody of like a space warfare movie. Like it's a parody of Aliens, kind of.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. Like arms get blown off, and the guy's like, "Nah!"
You never
And
saw
then,
it in the
you know.
theaters, and then I've just never ever bothered to put it on. I've ordered a dozen voltage regulators, and now I can't find them.
They're in Maui.
They're over there, Steve.
Oh, I found my eyeballs.
Well, from what I can see, you have about 300 little drawers there.
I just saw them.
If you go out and buy a new one, when you get home, the first second you walk in, you'll find them.
Truth.
Oh, is that where that is?
Just order a new one on Amazon, and then 3 minutes
Well,
later,
I'm gonna have to.
they'll just pop up.
I found my 3.3s. Oh, is this them? Oh, no.
All right, ladies. Since I can't build anymore, I'm gonna hop off of here.
What about your Blackbird? You can build the Blackbird.
Nah, because then I have to take all these tiny little parts off this desk, and I don't want to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, here they are.
See?
Well, it has been fun then, Todd. I hope you have a great day after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play some Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, right on.
How far are you?
I don't know how to justify what the answer to that is because I don't know the game. I'm level 34 out of 40.
Oh, okay. So quite a ways.
Yeah, I've completed the 3rd trial. So
I haven't made it that far.
are you playing on PC?
Yep.
All right, kids. Have a great Sunday.
All right.
You too, buddy.
See you Friday.
See ya. Well, I might even come on. I might spin up a video this week, like it in the lab, and actually build this before Friday.
I might see you Monday, Todd.
Yeah, Monday I'll be helping Buck, I'm sure, if he does his, and then he does his thing. Wednesday.
Do a Hogwarts video?
Todd, I thought I was buying you a drink Monday.
Is it Monday?
Tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah, I know, but I can't remember. I can't remember back that far. We made plans, and I don't remember what they are. So let me know.
We were just gonna try to like meet up at the hotel bar or something, have a couple drinks.
Okay.
Sweet talk. He'd take you back to his room.
Yeah, come back to my room. Let's have a few drinks. See what happens.
Oh yeah, there comes the digital manipulation.
They're digital. That's analog manipulation at that point.
You know those Southerners.
Yeah, just let me know, Ian.
Will do.
All right, man.
Oh, he's going to
Catch you
talk
guys later.
about the refit.
Later.
See ya.
All right. Puttied, glued,
I
putty.
lost my X-Acto knife
Fine.
now. Holy crap.
Steve, you don't have 7 X-Acto knives?
Well, yeah, I'm trying not to go and get another one, but
All right.
oh, here it is.
I think there's like an elf in your workshop hiding things on you randomly.
There.
how to do this.
All right. Now, what can I do with this idiot? Just
Fine hand detail painting is not my strong suit.
I don't think the dick face glasses are going to work.
Dick face glasses.
Dominic says Starship Troopers is ace. How can you not have seen it? I've seen it. You know, whatever that's worth, I've seen it.
I think the movie insulted the intelligence of the ground troops a bit, and that's why our army guy was offended.
I'm Army. I wasn't offended. It's actually kind of
Like,
funny.
we're not that dumb.
However, if I was a Marine, maybe, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I need a different gray. I need
be
something
honest,
yellowy almost.
with the way they made that movie, I was slightly insulted, and it wasn't based on service or anything like that. I read the original story.
Oh, it was one of those the book was better situations. You're saying?
Oh yeah. Well, among other
Okay.
things, Zim does show up in the combat zone, but at the very end of the book, Rico has a brand new recruit, which you can't have the recruit that he has because it's his father. His father figured out after Buenos Aires that maybe he was right.
In the movie, his parents died in Buenos Aires.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
We're
what
gonna make
I'm saying.
us.
And you know, anything by Heinlein truly is much better than you'll ever see in a movie. Only
very deep
author
here.
I know of wrote a book after he was dead.
Go with light gray and a little desert dark yellow too. See how that works.
You must have like the whole collection of Tamiya paints, Ian. Like that must be pretty cool to have. Just like grab and go.
Yeah, I have a lot. I've built up a large collection over the years. I don't have all of them by any stretch of the means. I mean, I got a lot of skip numbers in places. But
Did
mainly
you buy them in
because
sets, or did you buy as you went? Like, I got a
No,
model
I-
and it requires X, Y, and Z for paints.
I bought as I went. I literally did that because here's the thing: is if you go through their entire paint line numerically, there's a lot of colors in there that are very specific for Navy models, for naval stuff. There's for Japanese naval. There's for German things, and there's a lot of colors in the mix that I've just never had the need for. So I just never got them. And then sometimes I'll just see some colors and be like, these could be handy. And I haven't yet spent enough money already at Hobbytown. So let me grab 5 more new colors I don't have.
Right.
But they just build up over time. And they're not cheap, It's like, I mean, it got more expensive, but they're like almost $4 a jar now for the 23 milliliters.
Wow.
So what he's saying, Eric, is that he collects paints the way I collect models.
Right?
Not quite that. I'm not like Barbados Rex. He's got every color of every brand of every paint ever made in the history of mankind.
In that little room, like,
Yeah,
it's
it's insane how much paint he's got jammed in that place.
I complain about MySpace, and technically MySpace is I have a lot of it, you know, in comparison to other modelers. But his, I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, it's an insane amount of paint he's got going on there.
You still have a MySpace, Eric?
No, I never had one to begin with. Ian, Max says, Ian, did the smell of paint finally go after Friday night?
Yes. I evacuate. What I did was I took a box fan and I covered it in carbon filter material, and I just let it run on like full blast for an hour or two, and it cleared right up.
Wow.
Wait, what did I miss?
Yeah. Tell us. Story time.
Oh, I was light blocking the inside of the saucer, and I broke out the Mr. Hobby black primer, with Mr. Leveling Thinner, and started spraying it out of the PS290. And just the plume of death that came out of that, the smell, it seeped into the upstairs of the house and everywhere. It was bad.
Oh, man.
And then my wife yesterday, she was like, honey, your birthday's coming up soon. What do you want for your birthday? I said, well, it's too much money, but I really want
What?
that Pace spray booth that Barbados has the big 36-inch wide metal one. I really want one of those. They're $800 damn dollars.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're worth it, but very expensive. Here we go. We got an interesting
Oh, there you go.
yellowy gray, very Star Trek-y. I think I like better than the blue I painted on. Let's go with that. What's going on here?
With the water in that arboretum, are you going to use it's like solar res?
Yeah, I have something similar. It's I have Mr. Resin.
Wow, Mr. like whatever goes along.
This is not from GSI Krios, by the way. This is just another Japanese product. It is made in Japan.
JA Pan.
JA Pan makes the nice stuff. But yeah, this is the crystal clear, and then I have dyes for it as well. So I'm going to throw a little drip of blue dye into it, and that should do nicely.
Do you have any inks, like blue inks?
Yeah, I've got this.
Inks would work. They blend.
Well, this is specifically resin pigmenting dyes. So this is meant for UV resin, and you could get a bigger pack. This is 16 colors, but you've got all different oranges and reds and pinks and greens.
Wow.
And they're dripper bottles. So you just put a cup. You just put your little fill a silicone cup with your resin that it comes with, and then drip a little tiny drip of dye and stir it up until you get the shade you want. And that's how I make the colored taillight lenses for the Humvee and the Sherman I just built.
The Sherman, yeah.
And that idea was from one of my longest subscribers. She's been watching my channel for like a couple years now, I think. Alison Fort out in the UK. She always gets the shout out when someone asks me about that resin, because I will not take credit for figuring that one out myself.
Right on.
That was totally her saving my ass, because I was trying to use canopy glue, and you could use it on tiny openings, but if you use canopy glue for something like a 1/4 inch or more wide, it never dries. Like, I had it drying for a week and it still was not dry. It was pretty bad. And I was like, I was distraught a little. Yeah, it was like, yeah, because it was thick and it was a large area, and it just did not want to dry. And that's it. We're just gonna go over this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be nice. I like this color a lot.
Yeah, I'd be able to. Be in the way though. What I'm gonna have to do.
Oh, that's much better than the blue. Oh, so much better. Okay, great. So happy with this.
That tan color you like better than the blue? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I took some light gray and I just dabbled some Tamiya Dark Yellow 2 in there. Not to be confused with Tamiya Dark Yellow. And I got this. It's kind of a. There's this Star Trek gray. It's hard to explain it. It's not a tan and it's not a gray. It's kind of in between. You know what this is? It's the damn color of the siding on my house.
Really?
My wife wants to paint the place. Yeah. We got this like, I don't know. We bought the house. It's really, honestly, the outside, the design is beautiful. The colors are horrible. We got this like yellowy tan siding, which is high quality siding. It's hardy board. And then we've got orange, yellow, and like tan bricks for the lower half of the house. It's just demented, the colors they used. Hey, Dominic. Oh, he's gone. He was there for a second.
Wow, that was quick.
Oh, yeah. That's looking a lot better. Thank goodness.
Okay. Lots of filling. Oh boy.
Sorry about that, Dom. New laptop time as well. Shopping's fun.
Oh.
Unless it's the supermarket and you're buying eggs.
That ain't gonna work. New laptop time.
You had a good picture, Dom.
Yeah, we saw you.
Maybe it was just the internet. Like, you know, maybe your laptop's fine, like for video and audio, but maybe it just needs like a, you know, maybe buy like a gaming Wi-Fi dongle that you can stick on the side of it. You know, maybe that'll help.
Don't use Chrome.
What? Chrome's awesome. Not.
I'm on Chrome right now. I mean, seems fine. Mostly.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Name the movie.
My friends call me Newt.
Nobody.
We all know it's aliens. Come on, man. I have seen that movie hundreds of times. I'm not exaggerating.
The best version of it, and even the dude who made the movie said should have been the theatrical release, but because of, you know, whatever, you know, rules and regulations at the time, was the you know, the extended. Showed a lot, kind of tied everything in. It was really great.
I like the director's cut or extended cut or whatever they called it. I have the Blu-ray. I bought the Blu-ray anthology set when it came out years ago.
Yeah.
And it's yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. Like every couple of years, I'll just go through the drawers in the living room and I'll like, oh, aliens. Okay.
Right. But it's got to be the one. It's got to be the extended cut, because I'll tell you, when they do show the sentry guns, oh my god, that sentry gun scene is awesome.
Well, the first 197 times I watched the movie, it was as a kid at my friend's house from a VHS tape his dad recorded from HBO.
Right.
We wore that VHS tape out. By the time I guess we stopped watching that tape, it was so janky, the picture quality. It got run through the VCR so many times, along with Commando, Predator, Weird Science, Back to the Future, not as much. Like me and my friend, we'd mostly just watch like the super action movies or Weird Science, because Kelly LeBrock, you know. All right.
Everybody around that age now, when they hear that her name, goes, because you know.
I guess. I don't know. Back then, that was it. That was the top of the food chain for young teenage boys to fantasize about.
I don't know. I loved Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue with Kathy Ireland. Oh man, she was like the bee's knees, man.
Yeah, Kathy Ireland was quite popular back then as well.
Whew.
Okay. Touch up bridge.
No, I think I'm going to invest in Milliput next time because I think Milliput would have done a lot better with this.
I mean, the perfect plastic putty, you should really give it a shot. And it's water-based, so it cleans up real easy. If you get too much on somewhere, you could literally wipe it off with water.
This Mr. White is very goopy. So I've used Tamiya basic type.
It's very hot. That's hot putty, though.
Yeah, and it's very liquidy. Like when it doesn't take long and it like sinks in and you gotta like put more in and then watch that.
Well, it's solvent based, so as it dries, it shrinks quite a lot. And the perfect plastic putty does not shrink as much when it dries. And it is water based, so
perfect plastic putty. I wonder if Hobby Lobby sells that.
They might.
Because that's a
I got
Mr.
mine
Hobby, right?
I got mine on Amazon. No, that perfect plastic putty is not Mr. Hobby brand.
Oh.
It's literally it's Deluxe Materials. Where are we? Deluxe Materials, perfect plastic putty. And you get a lot for not too much money. It's a big tube.
Yeah, it is. How long you had that?
I just got it for the Enterprise. So, I mean, I've been using it on other things previous to that, but I mainly bought it on Trekworks Boyd's recommendation, and I like it. It's good putty. It really is great. I mean, you saw how I got that rear officers lounge frame pretty well smoothed in, and that putty made it pretty damn easy. I barely had to sand that much. I'm not happy with those hatch doors, but that's fine. Whatever. Okay.
This is now glued in. Remember where the hell this one broke off.
Let's see what I'm gonna do here.
Here. Oh, maybe right here. Oh, Dominic.
Hello.
Hey, Dom.
Hello.
We hear you loud and clear, buddy.
It works on my phone, apparently.
There you go.
Yeah, it's nice. Picture quality's good. You sound good so far.
It should be. It's a bloody brand new phone.
Yeah, right. What kind of phone is it?
It's a phone.
Not ideal, though. I'm going to have to get a new laptop, I think.
Yeah. You got any laptops that you're eyeballing?
No, not as such. I mean, I've not long bought a new one for my partner, but I don't know if I can stretch to getting another one so soon.
Yeah. Yeah, and then of course with prices the way they are nowadays.
Yeah.
Mixing cup. Where are they all?
So what are you working on right now there, Dom?
The Superlegra, the Tamiya bike.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm actually,
Oh, that's
I'm
cool,
actually,
yeah.
actually sat in my kitchen at the minute. I'm not actually in the shed, but I just wanted to see if I could get this to work.
Score! You did.
Yeah.
Yep. You can
Sky
hop on
gray.
anytime we're live, man.
Neutral gray.
Anytime. Join in the insanity.
Yeah, you could watch me bust my knuckles and screw things up.
Swear about the
Generally.
refit.
Yeah. Complain about this thing not fitting together. It's gonna be the new
I
theme.
actually might try kidnapping my son's tablet because that's got a bigger screen, because I can't really see what any of you are doing on this.
Oh yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, I forgot about
on the little
that.
screen.
Yeah. It works
Yeah.
on the phone, but it does have, I guess, limitations, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, German gray. Ah, perfect. German gray. Nice.
Yeah.
Mind you, I suppose I could get a small TV that's cheaper than a laptop, and then I could stream my phone to the TV. That's an option.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
That could work too.
You know,
That'd be fun.
nowadays a lot of people like using high resolution TVs as PC monitors now.
Yeah.
I think I will eventually, just because I'm getting old and things are just not quite easy to see.
Well, that's what I use for my main monitor in the basement. Is I have a 42-inch TV that I won in a raffle at like some trade show.
Oh, no kidding.
I just have it on the window ledge above my workbench. So I just have to look up and I can see what everyone's doing.
Hey, yeah, you're gonna have to do like a video tour of your shop.
I
there
did one. I've done one before. It's on my channel. I mean,
Really?
I've updated some things since then, but
Well, there you go.
yeah, I did a walkthrough. I did a shop tour. It's not all that impressive. It's really just a messy garage. But you'll get to see all my stickers on my beer fridge. That's pretty impressive.
You know, now that you mention it, I want to say that I think I have seen that.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been on my channel content and you were bored and you couldn't sleep, that one you've probably seen it.
Definitely been watching your refit ones.
Oh God!
And I know what you're like, you know, but I'm telling you, you know, that some other person's gonna come and watch that video that's doing the same model, and they're gonna be like, oh man, I'll keep an eye out for it. So they're actually doing some good.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's everyone that's done good refit videos already, you know, they've covered a lot of things and a lot of great tips and a lot of things to watch out for. But sometimes even they will completely just do something off camera and not even discuss it. And so I'm running into things where I'm like, I've never seen this on a TrekWorks video. I've never seen this on a Sprueverse video. I've never seen this in any of the other builders' videos where they had this issue. So I'll highlight those things because probably everybody's going to watch their videos first or more.
Well, and that's the thing that's really messed up is that, you know, there are, like you said, I mean, there's a lot of people that do screw ups and mess ups, but they don't show it.
What's the matter?
They don't show the mess ups and the screw ups and whatnot.
Yeah, don't. You need to show that because that's like on the 3D printing, all the different mistakes and everything I make. That's what everybody likes because nobody covers that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Is whenever I screw something up, I make sure to like put it on video. And yeah, it looks like I'm just bitching and moaning about it, but in reality, you can learn a lesson from others' mistakes. That's the primary, thing. There is.
In reality, you're still bitching and moaning about it, but some people can actually
Yeah.
learn from that.
Yeah, well, you know, a New Yorker will always find a reason to complain about something.
You know, I complained one time so hard in my video I had to redo it.
Oh my God, really?
Yep, somebody called me on it. Yep, it was the Enterprise.
Steve, I can imagine you might get a little bit of a temper every now and then.
Yeah,
But I don't know how bad it would have to be for someone to like call you out on it like that.
Yeah, if you watch, it's either my first or second Enterprise video. It starts out now that, you know, I do a mea culpa. I complained so bad. It was a miserable video.
That's
Well,
funny.
some people like the complaining, you know. I'm sure there's a subset of the culture.
Yep. There's the
They get some
what
joy
was it? There's
out-
the angry gamer or whatever it is. I think he's called.
Good.
And he just like he makes a living off of complaining about video games.
Yeah, I think I've seen one or two of his videos. He's pretty funny.
Right, I'm going to shoot. I just wanted to see if I could get this to work.
All right.
Well, thanks for joining,
Thanks for
there,
joining us,
Dom.
Dominic.
No worries. Thank you.
Have a good one, bro.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Cheers. You too.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Random guest appearances are nice. God, I'm so terrible at hand painting. It's not even funny.
A little shaky at it, are you?
I'm very shaky at it.
I know the when I do my 28 millimeter miniatures, the real small ones, I really do have a hard time focusing and trying to keep my hand from not jittering all over the place.
Well, they have those new washes I saw someone did a review on, where like you basically just prime the figure one color and then just slather the wash all over it, and it's like it almost doesn't need painting after that, except for maybe like the weapons.
Yeah, what the hell is they call that something? It's
I forgot.
Slap painting or
I have
slap,
no idea. I don't know, but I saw a video on it. I forget who reviewed the stuff. I don't think it was Barbados. I think it was a miniature painter that reviewed this particular product in question, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I don't paint little like Warhammer type figures, but I was like, well, that's the lazy man's way to do this. I like it.
slap chopping. That's what it is. I think that's what the name of it is. Slap chopping.
Slap chopping? No, that's the thing. The made as seen on TV product from the guy that went to prison.
Oh yeah.
Beating up prostitutes in Florida.
What?
Vince.
Really?
Vince here for Slap Chop.
Oh my.
Most of those as seen on TV products are from a company in northern New Jersey, actually. Fairfield, New Jersey.
Really?
I used to drive by their building all the time. That was the home of the Slap Chop. Billy Mays here. It was the Australian infomercial guy that died years back, right?
There we go. Come on, stay in there. What's that?
One of those infomercial guys died not that long ago, I think.
I thought it was the ShamWow guy.
No, the ShamWow guy went to prison for beating up a prostitute and other offenses. Maybe it was the original ShamWow guy. Before Vince, was there another guy?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Relentless Storm posted on Discord one of his dios there.
Why don't you just share the screen on your OBS?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, jeez.
But
Yep.
can you like do this whole share screen thing for Storm's pictures he just posted of his dio on Discord? If you could, please. I honestly I don't know how to do that.
It's easy.
Come on.
Sure. Sure.
It is.
Hmm.
Hang on.
Keep talking. I still don't believe you.
Seriously?
Oh, you sound like me, Steve.
Goddamn stowage.
Friggin' Enterprise.
Stupid track links.
Who the hell put stowage on
You
the
know-
Enterprise?
I honestly think that you'll forever be known as the zip tie guy.
There you go.
Hey, there we go. This is a relentless
Nice.
storm. Did this. I love it. I mean, like,
Nice work.
nice work.
Oh, wow. Another overachiever.
Is that a M48 or an M60? That's an M60, right?
You were the C student, Steve, right? Watching all the other kids get A pluses and, pats on the
Yep.
head. Sitting
I
in the
can
back.
honestly say that was me.
Bastards.
There's the third picture.
That
Sweet.
is super, super cool.
What is that thing, Steve?
What?
What
It's
is that
his
thing you're
friend.
working on?
Oh, right now I'm working at the zombie riser for a prop. Right now I'm just trying to get the head turning mechanism to work. The LEDs wouldn't work
Ah,
for the eyes.
so wait, is this like for a high-end like decoration for a store or a Halloween display or?
No, I had a customer brought in a couple. I believe this one is Spirit Halloween, but the problem is Spirit Halloween doesn't always bring out the same thing year after year, and he really liked this one, so he wanted me to fix it because it wouldn't go up and down. I thought it was something mechanical, so did he. But when I got into it, it was the motherboard was overheating and shorting out. So I had to
that sounds very Spirit Halloween-like.
Well, yeah. Well, they're not made to be put outside, and a lot of the home haunters
Left.
do it anyway. But so I replaced an Arduino. All the mechanics were fine, the motor, the gearing, and all. So I just replaced everything with an Arduino and a motor regulator.
Oh, okay.
But the eyes lit up. But I had 3.3 volts going to the LEDs, which I thought would be plenty.
Yeah.
But they were real dim, so I backed it down to 2.5 volts, and they're brighter. So I guess I was overclocking the eyes.
Yeah, everyone thinks every 3 volt, every LED is 3 volts, but it varies a lot actually from color to color and from
Well,
manufacturer
quite
to
a bit.
manufacturer. Yeah. Here's a good let me see here if I have a good example. Yeah, so if we look at this, the 3mm yellow says 1.8 to 2.2 volts. The green says 3 to 3.2. The blue says 2.8 to 3. The red 1.9 to 2.1 volts. And the white 3.2 to 3.4 volts. And this is just one random set of Chinese LEDs from Amazon.
The problem with the red ones is it says 1.9 to 2.1. At 2.2, it burns out.
Yeah.
Red LEDs are fragile.
But for some reason, the same 220 ohm resistor works perfectly for every color.
Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Got other things I got to do this afternoon.
Yeah, same here. I just looked at the time.
Yeah, I think I gotta go upstairs. I think my wife's heading out for a a dog rescue event soon.
Hey,
So that means
Steve,
we should shut down the stream.
Steve, we're all calling it quits, buddy.
All right, everybody have fun.
All right, later. Steve, if you stay on StreamYard, we could still hang out.
Oh, you're not going anywhere? Or?
I mean, I got another 15, 20 minutes maybe. I'm trying to paint. But
Yeah, I'm just hot gluing some stuff in.
All right, later, guys.
See ya.
later.